Baru Wardah Lightening Powder Foundation. Paduan powder dan foundation yang pas, halal, terasa ringan, dan tak berminyak. Wajah tampak cerah sepanjang hari. Wardah Lightening Powder Foundation. Feel the light.
6 warna baru. Wardah Velvet Matte Lip Mousse Earthy Collection.
Saat kemenangan menjadi tujuan, setiap langkahnya perlu persiapan. Untuk menjemput kebahagiaan di masa depan. Ada jawaban dari segala tuntutan, karena kita punya alasan kuat untuk mewujudkan segala kebaikan dan impian. Hidup selalu punya tujuan. BNI Syariah mendampingi Anda mewujudkannya.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah saya Adelia Lukman bisa memandu acara Muslimah Creative Stream Fest Volume 2 2020. New normal is normal. Ini merupakan event streaming yang kedua yang dilaksanakan oleh Scarf Media dari 26 hingga 28 Juni 2020. Dan kali ini bekerja sama dengan Wardah dan juga BNI Syariah. Oke, di sesi kali ini saya akan berbincang dengan Nur Arisa Maryam yang akan membahas tentang how to be an impactful Muslimah in minority. Nah, dan nanti teman-teman juga boleh bertanya melalui live chat di layar YouTube-nya. Ada hadiah 3 paket cantik untuk penanya yang beruntung. Jadi silahkan sebanyak-banyaknya kirim pertanyaan di komen YouTube-nya. Jangan lupa subscribe dan nyalakan lonceng agar selalu tahu jadwal-jadwal live-nya dan video dari Scarf Media. Baik, kita akan mulai ngobrol hari ini. Langsung saja saya akan sapa. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Nur Arisa.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Konbawa.
Konbanwa.
Selamat malam ya.
Selamat malam.
I know that you love to study languages from all around the world.
Yes.
Speak Indonesian a little bit, maybe?
Dikit-dikit.
Dikit-dikit. Okay, so what you've been doing lately?
Alhamdulillah, now UK is, in lockdown.
Okay.
So it's slowly opening right now. So I'm staying home, and I will have an exam soon. So I'm preparing for it.
Okay, so studying.
Yes,
Studying.
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Okay, so first, I'm so curious about your name. As you know, in Islam, a name is not just a name, it's a form of prayer, right? Usually given by parents to us. But in your case, I think it's a bit different. How do you choose your name, or how do you find your name? Can you tell us about that?
Okay, so my Islamic name is Nur Arisa Maryam, and actually the name Arisa is my original name. I mean Japanese name, so
Okay.
I don't change my name, and just add Nur and Maryam. And Mariam is my mother chose for me when I became a Muslim.
Oh,
And
I
Nur,
see.
yeah, and Nur is yes, I think
That
I
is
like
right.
yeah.
Okay. It's a beautiful name, by the way.
Ah, thank you.
So, how do they usually call you? Nur or Arisa or Mariam? Arisa, right?
Actually, it depends on people. But
Mm?
my family call me Arisa because it's my
Okay.
Japanese name. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, how do you find Islam? And in your bio in Instagram, you mentioned that you are not a converted Muslimah, but a reverted, right? How do you find Islam at the first place? Can you tell us about your journey?
I became a Muslimah at mosque in Japan in 2015. So
Mhm.
it's been 5 years since then,
Mm.
Alhamdulillah. And
Alhamdulillah.
before, yeah, Alhamdulillah. And before I became a Muslimah, I was born in a normal Japanese family. And I believe that I was a believer in Shintoism, which is Japanese traditional animism version because I
Mhm.
studied at the Shintoism junior high school and high school, and I also worked at shrine. And Alhamdulillah, Allah guided me to the right path. I discovered Islam when I was a university student through Malaysian and Indonesian people, and I slowly fell in love with Islam when I first read Quran
Mhm.
in with Japanese translation. I felt hidayah in my heart, and I decided to recite Shahada in the
Okay.
synagogue.
What ayah was that? Were you reading?
Oh, it's not actual ayah. I read whole Quran,
Mm-hmm.
and just in the Quran, I felt like my questions, which I had for a long time, were all answered by Allah. So that's why. So I
Okay.
don't have a specific ayah that
Mhm.
makes me impact, but whole Quran
Mm-hmm.
itself. Yes.
And at that very moment, you decided to recite Shahada, right? At that very when you heard the Holy Quran, when you read the Holy Quran, and then you decide right at that time, or did you take times to finally decided to revert to Islam?
So when I read the Quran in with Japanese translation, on the same day I went to mosque and took
Oh,
Shahada.
wow,
Yes.
wow!
But I studied Islam, I think, more, for maybe 3 years, 4 years.
Before that,
Before that, yes.
okay. Through your friends, your Malaysian and Indonesian
Yes,
friends.
yes.
Okay. What do you find Islam appealing for? What do you love most about Islam?
Mm, I love Islam because it's a purpose of my life. Because I felt I cannot live without denying Allah. That's why I recited Shahada. So Allah gave me hope, the hope of my life. That's why I love Islam. And um, yeah, so everything of Islam.
Everything about Islam, especially the hope that it is offering, right, to us as a human being. Okay. So, amongst so many values Islam carries, what value do you think or do you find most appealing? Is it the ritual, the prayer, or maybe the attitude or the characteristic of the Muslim? What is it?
I cannot choose one, but I love Islamic teaching, especially like all of creation in the world belongs to Allah.
Mm-hmm.
Because knowing it, just knowing it, reminds me of our limitations and Allah's greatness, and it gives me the morals and encourage me to obey Allah and make myself become humble.
Okay, become a humble person, right? Because that's what Islam teaches the most, for us to become a humble human being. Okay. When you decide to revert to Islam, how do you explain it to your family? How did they take it? Did you find any
so
resistance at the first place?
it was difficult, to be honest. I recited Shahada without telling my family.
Wow.
It was sudden because I felt Hidayah all sudden. So I didn't also expect, to be honest. So when I told the news, they obviously got shocked about my conversion, and but I was thinking that maybe I should mm, keep secret until the
Going
time
back
comes.
straight.
Yes, but I directly told them I became a Muslim on the same day,
Mhm.
and so
Who do you
I
tell?
did,
Who do you told your conversion first? To your mother or?
mother and my sister, my
Okay.
younger sister.
Uh-huh.
So, I didn't expect the reason I became a Muslim I didn't explain the reason why
Uh-huh.
I became a Muslim on the day because my mother couldn't accept it
Mhm.
and rejected me completely,
Oh.
unfortunately. And but I knew that it's normal reaction, right,
Yeah.
for non-Muslim family. So and then but in Islam having sabr is very
Yes.
important. So I try to show I became a better person after my conversion through my actions. Yeah.
And then after that, your family welcomes you as a Muslim. After they see difference maybe from your behavior after you
Yes.
became a Muslim,
Yes. Alhamdulillah.
became more sabr. Alhamdulillah. Now you live in the UK, right, where Muslim is minority. Not like here in Indonesia, Muslim has many privilege, but in UK, I believe, yeah, as a minority, do you find any struggles to keep your tawhid?
Um, there are many various types of minority. Just UK, I'm a minority as a Muslimah, and also I'm a minority within the Muslim community as a Japanese Muslimah. But when I'm in London, even though I'm in a minority group, alhamdulillah, we have a bigger Muslim population here than in Japan. So I have no problems living here as a Muslim in terms of finding halal food, halal restaurants, mosques, and Islamic institutes.
I heard that's one of the reason why you moved to London.
Yes, yes.
Because the Muslim community is larger than in Japan, right? Okay.
So,
How about your social life there? How do you feel after being a Muslimah?
you mean the UK?
In the UK, right?
So because London, as I've told you, like London has a big population, a Muslim population. So I try to go to mosques and Muslim gathering and Muslim. We have Muslim festivals as well here, like Halal Festival, Halal Food Festival, Muslim Lifestyle Festival. We didn't have in Japan, so I really love it, and so I try to go there and find new friends and try to be company with good people
and try new food.
Yes.
Halal food.
Halal food. Halal good.
Which halal food from what country do you love the most?
I think it's the most difficult. I like Indonesian food, Malaysian food. I like Indian food. I can try everything.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, what about back in Japan when you first converted to Islam? Did you instantly wear the hijab, or did it takes time until you decide to wear hijab and tell everyone, your friends maybe other than your families, that you are now a Muslim. How about back then?
So because my mother couldn't accept it and reject my conversion, so she didn't allow me to wear hijab in front of her. So when I went outside with her, I couldn't wear hijab. But Alhamdulillah, Allah opened her heart, and she's now very supportive.
Alhamdulillah.
And she likes me wearing the hijab, and my friends, surprisingly, they understood my religion, alhamdulillah, even including non-Muslim, and they didn't say any like bad words about Islam. They never said to me. They supported me, and they asked me many questions, and they asked me how do you wear hijab, because they thought that, they thought this is not one piece. They thought that I put many
layers and layers
Yeah.
of fabric, right? You have a very distinctive, unique hijab style, by the way.
I think this is my style.
That's your own style, right? You're not
Yeah.
referring to any style from which part of the world? No? No?
But I like Indonesian, Malaysian style because I think they are so cute. So when I didn't know how to wear hijab, I always watched Malaysian and Indonesian people and tutorial, hijab tutorial, and I imitated. I watched how to do it.
Just like every Muslimah all over the world, we love to watch hijab tutorial. Okay, so you mentioned that in UK there are a large community of Muslim, and there are many of events. So that's very assuring, right, for us Muslimah there. But did you ever find any misperception about Muslimah there, or how did they take difference from our appearance or something? Did you ever get any bad, I don't know, perception maybe?
I came here in 2017, so this is fourth year in the UK. But alhamdulillah, I don't have any experience like that. They are very they understand other religions, and they are very nice to us. So I don't have. I really have good relationship. I think I have a good relationship with British people, including Muslims.
Okay. Is it because you think because of their they tolerate more, or
I think
is it
so, yeah.
because you as a Muslim presented a good manner, a good behavior towards them, so they accepted you? What do you think?
Yeah, I try to
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah.
of both, right? Yeah, Muslim have to, right?
Yes. But I was really surprised when I came here because many people knows about Eid, for example, Eid and Ramadan, but in Japan, no one knows about Ramadan or Eid. But here, when I remember when I went to Eid prayer, and on the train, a non-Muslim man asked me, "Oh, what are you going to do today?" Because I wear, like dress, and then every Muslim went to same place, so he asked me. So I said, "Oh, today is Eid," and then he said, "Eid Mubarak." So
Oh.
yeah.
So they're accustomed to our tradition, to Muslim tradition, right? It's so good to know that. So, I guess you've never been experiencing any difficulties. Not really, right? In UK. Okay. Oke, kayaknya saatnya untuk cek pertanyaan ya, boleh? Dari Scarf Lovers. Okay. There's so many questions from Scarf Lovers, who is very curious about you, Arisa. Okay. First, it's from Anissa Rilia. Okay. She said, before you decided to convert, what makes you so sure to convert to Islam? What is the trigger other than studying Islam and go to the mosque? And as you mentioned, that the Holy Quran touches your heart and gave you hidayah that very instance. Okay, what is your calling? That's the question from Anissa. Okay.
I think the Muslim people's attitude. When I met Indonesian and Malaysian people, they was so kind. I was really surprised. I know many people say Japanese have good manners,
Yes.
but I think now, because especially Tokyo became a big city, we don't have any like strong connections between others. But I found in Muslim community there are stronger, so sisterhood, brotherhood. And I was really shocked, and then I was moved because I felt everyone support each other.
Yeah.
So yes, I think that's the main reason I was really interested in Muslims.
I can relate to you on that point. Whenever I go abroad and I saw a sister wearing hijab, I would like go run into her and say, "My sister!"
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum. Yeah. That's what we do, right? Okay. Next question is from Noni. Assalamualaikum, Arisa. Just want to say hi and please come to Indonesia. Have you ever been to Indonesia?
No, I have never been there.
Oh.
Yes.
But you have so many followers from Indonesia on your Instagram, right?
Alhamdulillah, yes.
So I believe that our sisters from Indonesia, they know you maybe, yeah, your Instagram. Okay. Noni also said, did you know Indonesian modest fashion designer, Annie? If yes, tell us who, and who is your favorite?
Actually, I'm not good at. I'm not. I like fashion, but I think recently I discovered fashion industry in Indonesia is very big. I didn't know before, so inshallah I will learn. I will know.
Okay, you should, right? It's a promise, okay? Okay, from Low-Eyed Man. So kawaii.
Arigato.
Okay. From Nisa. Is there any particular struggle becoming minority? Are you feel safe there? Do you feel safe there?
Yeah, I feel safe, alhamdulillah, because I don't have, as a Muslim, right? As a Muslim in the UK, I don't have, yes, I don't have any troubles. I feel safe, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Ya, oke. Yang masih mau bertanya silahkan ya, langsung aja di komen di YouTube-nya. Ada hadiah loh, 3 paket cantik dari Wardah Menanti untuk penanya yang beruntung. Do you know Wardah, by the way? Very famous cosmetic brand from Indonesia.
Yes, I'm
familiar with this. Or maybe they've sent you any samples that you've tried. No, you can ask them here. You know how ladies love free samples, right?
We love.
We love free samples. Okay. Another question from Julian. Assalamualaikum. I want to ask something to Nur Arisa. Is there any particular thing that really fascinates you about Islam before you reverted?
So as I've told that maybe the biggest part is Muslim people,
Mhm.
Islamic teaching, manners. So I think Sunnah.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, I didn't know about Sunnah at all,
Mm.
but so people Sunnah people followed, and the main I think is also fashion as well.
Yeah.
Because, I was curious about hijab and the
Mhm.
niqab and everything and modest fashion.
Tell us about the first time you wear hijab. Do you feel like, oh my god, it's so hot or something, or you just feel, this is for me. I feel suited right away. Or how do you feel? How did you feel?
So when I was a non-Muslim, I tried to wear hijab, and I think the very first time was in Malaysia.
Mm.
I tried to traditional clothes, and at the time I thought that I just tried to become a Malaysian look. So I didn't think about hijab at all. And then after I started to interest me in Islam, I tried to wear hijab as much as possible because I wanted to train myself
Mm.
to get used to wearing it. And so before I thought that I didn't think that hijab is cute. To be honest.
What did you think about hijab then? Is it horrible, or it's it's a barrier maybe?
No, I
No?
didn't have any bad image
Uh-huh.
about hijab, but I thought that it's just foreign culture, foreign fashion.
Uh-huh.
So it's not our fashion,
Uh-huh.
Japanese fashion. So I thought I didn't expect that now I wear hijab as well. But yeah, alhamdulillah, I really love wearing hijab.
So, how many years it's been since you wear hijab?
And so since after I became a Muslim,
Okay, so 5 years, right? Okay. Okay, another question from Sesa. Arisa, what is your favorite hijabist fashion item?
item
Okay, other than hijab, what do you wear?
pin
Dress?
maybe
Oh yeah, pins.
because I found Malaysian and Indonesian pins
Mm.
hijab pins are so cute, so beautiful. I didn't find like these beautiful pins in UK, in Japan.
Okay.
So I always ask people who go to Malaysia or Indonesia, and please
To get you
find,
one.
yes, please find. I will pay.
Oh, that's an opportunity. That's a business opportunity. Actually, you can import
Yeah.
pins, sell it in UK. I think it's gonna be a hot a fashion item there. Okay, another question is from Dinda Kania. What is your favorite surah in Al Quran and why? Well, it's a
Surah. Okay. I like. I cannot choose, but I think Surah Al-Baqarah because that's the main reason I became a Muslim.
Okay, wonderful. And I saw in your Instagram that you've been studying about Islam, and you've been getting certificates. What have you been studying? Can you tell us? Can you tell
so-
Star Lovers?
I'm currently student of Alimia course, which is Islamic scholarship course. So
Okay.
to be an Islamic scholar, and so I'm studying Quran, Hadith, and Sirah, fiqh, and um, I think everything that I need to become alim, alima. So, yeah.
Amin. I
Amin.
pray for you that you will become a good Muslimah and Alima, right? And
Inshallah.
you continue your journey as a Muslimah, even though you live in as a minority in a very large country. But it is good to know that in UK, everyone is still welcome to us Muslimah, right? But as a conclusion, I want you to tell us and scarf lovers, what do you think we need to do as a Muslimah to represent Islam in a good way, to make us can live in a vast world, even though we are a minority?
So, like you said, I think there are two types of impactful people. Like one is in a good way, and other is in a bad way. But we should at first really avoid becoming the second one. So we should always try to become the impactful person in a good way. And when the people try to become impactful person, they tend to fall in a trap of shaitan, because it would end up focusing on gaining fame or wealth or anything. So what we have to do is to think that what is a real purpose of becoming an impactful Muslim and purify our intentions. And then we have to also gain the knowledge of the Islam, because when you say, I want to become an impactful Muslim, that means we want to be a representative of Muslims in the community. So, in a person doesn't have ilm of Islam, how do you know that you are not beyond the boundary of Islam? So, it's really important, each of us, to gain knowledge of Islam. And also, I think we try to give impact when we try to give the impact to the community, we have to understand the culture and history of the community, because it will affect the way we share thoughts and opinions. So in my case, I have to understand British culture and also British Muslim culture. A lot of people easily forget this one before approaching the community. So when we do actions, we should make a lot of dua, because dua is a weapon for Muslims, and it will help our actions success, and it helps realize our dream. So yeah, inshallah, we need these steps.
I'm taking notes here. Thank you very much, Arisa.
Thank you.
We have to conclude our very lovely conversation here. But I'm sure scarf lovers who are joining us right now have been getting a lot of inspiration from you, and we thank you for that. Ya, untuk scarf lovers, boleh saya beri sedikit kesimpulan dari perbincangan kita malam hari ini dengan Nur Arisa Mariam, bahwa dari perjalanannya menuju Islam, yang dia rasakan adalah pertama-tama harus menjadi sosok yang sabar terlebih dahulu, ya, karena itulah yang harus kita pegang teguh, sabar dan sholat tentunya. Kemudian luruskan niat, tadi Arisa bilang luruskan niat dan selalu memilih untuk menjalani kehidupan yang baik, berbuat kebaikan, karena kalau kita memilih berbuat yang tidak baik, itu berarti kita mengikuti path-nya syaitan, begitu ya. Nah, kemudian juga harus selalu menggali ilmu tentang Islam, tidak boleh berhenti menggali ilmu. Kemudian kalau kita mau memberikan dampak di sebuah komunitas di mana kita adalah seorang minoritas, pertama-tama kita tidak boleh melupakan budaya setempat. Jadi kita harus kenali dulu budayanya seperti apa, karena itu akan mempengaruhi bagaimana kita juga akan mendekati mereka sebagai seorang Muslim, sehingga mereka bisa menerima kita. Begitu. Dan yang terakhir, doa karena doa is weapon for us Muslim. That's about it, baby, ya, Arisa.
Yes.
Okay.
Terima kasih.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Ya, nah saya juga akan umumkan yang beruntung mendapatkan paket cantik persembahan dari Wardah. Pemenangnya adalah Sesa, Anissa, dan Dinda Kania. Selamat ya untuk para pemenang.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah ya, sudah mendapatkan hadiah. Dan dengan demikian saya juga akan mengakhiri sesi kali ini. Terima kasih banyak atas waktunya Arisa. Thank you
Terima kasih.
ya untuk sudah sharing di event Muslimah Creative Stream Fest Volume 2 New Normal is Normal, persembahan dari Scarf Media. Jangan lupa untuk tetap di YouTube Scarf Media sampai tanggal 28 Juni 2020 ya Scarf Lovers, karena akan ada banyak sekali kegiatan menarik dan tentunya banyak hadiah yang didapat selama acara. Terima kasih untuk Wardah dan BNI Syariah yang sudah support acara ini berlangsung. Saya Adelia Lukman pamit. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Baru, Wardah Velvet Matte Lip Mousse Earthy Collection. Dengan 6 warna baru yang lebih warm, cocok untuk semua warna kulit. Tetap lembut, super matte, halal, nyaman, dan tahan lama. Wardah, feel the color comfort.
Wajah tampak cerah sepanjang hari. Wardah Lightening Powder Foundation, feel the light.
Generasi ini serba cepat, praktis, dan selalu ingin perubahan. Seperti halnya generasi sebelum mereka dan generasi sebelumnya lagi. Tapi ada satu hal yang tak pernah berubah. Pencarian mereka akan nilai-nilai kebaikan. Bersama BNI Syariah, jalan kebaikan itu akan selalu terbuka.